Ina
I feel
Garten
really
is
strongly
making
about guacamole. I know
guacamole.
you don't hear that a lot. But I just think usually it's this puree of avocados that doesn't have a lot of flavor. And I just think it's got to have lots of flavor and be really chunky. This is how you take the pit out of the avocado. Just
Okay.
like that.
I like.
These are perfectly ripe. I want them so that they're bright green.
Okay, she's handling the avocados well so far. Ina Garten
And they're
is usually
ripe enough so that they come out of the shell really easily.
but sometimes she misses.
If they're too ripe, you'll
Let's see
find
if
they're
she's
really
gonna miss
brown.
with this.
These are just perfect. So green around the outside and yellow in the middle. These are going to be so good when Jeffrey gets home with chips and margaritas while the tequila lime chicken cooks. Got to have something special
Tequila
when he
lime
walks in the
chicken.
door.
Ooh, maybe we should look
Okay,
at that.
one more half.
I'm intrigued.
See, when they're ripe, it comes out really easily, and it's beautiful.
Yup.
Okay, now I'm going to season it. Now, people ask me all the time, what's the best way to keep the guacamole
I'm
green?
gonna pretend
and
like
there's
I don't
really
see
one
that bottle of
key
Tabasco
ingredient,
sauce
lemon
just
juice.
yet.
There are all these theories about having the seed in it. Forget it. It's really about fresh lemon juice, and it's got to be freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Yeah.
Okay, got that. And then all kinds of delicious things to season it with.
Oh, that
Hot
was
sauce?
Tabasco sauce. I don't.
I like when it's really spicy. You can decide how hot you want yours. I like garlic in it, so chopped garlic,
That's fine.
red onions.
Red onion, yeah, that's
It's going to
good.
be so good. Lots of salt
Okay.
and freshly ground pepper.
Yes.
And this is the secret to really good guacamole. I don't puree it. All I do is cut
Yeah.
into it, just like this. So it's
Interesting.
really
I just
chunky.
get
It
a
mixes
fork
the
and
ingredients
mash it.
together.
I'm sorry, that was Tabasco
And it
hot
stays
sauce.
really chunky
in
this way. Just
I don't
run
like
your knife
that.
through the avocados. Okay, just mix it up and make sure the flavors are well blended.
It's missing stuff.
And the last thing I add is tomatoes.
Oh,
So I've
yeah.
chopped tomatoes. I've taken the seeds out. I put the tomatoes in last because I don't want it to color the guacamole. Just toss it lightly.
It won't. I don't think it makes a difference, but okay.
I'm sure it needs more salt. I really want to get the right balance of avocado, lemon juice, salt and pepper. Little salt. That's pretty good. I think Jeffrey's going to love it with corn chips, yellow corn chips, blue corn chips, or you can even get red corn chips. How crazy is that?
Whatever happened to
That's gonna
putting
be
like
really good.
an actual chile or some... Officer, yes, she's right here. And she still has the Tabasco sauce in her hands. Up top, she was like, you know, a good guacamole should have all this good flavor. You know what gives guacamole good flavor? A fucking chili pepper. Like, add a serrano, a jalapeno. The last thing I want is the vinegary aftertaste of Tabasco sauce in my fucking guacamole. Also, I need cilantro in this. This calls for cilantro. Unless, I don't know if, like, Ina Garten has, like, that gene that makes cilantro taste like soap to her, which that really sucks for people who have that gene. But this needs cilantro. Something a lot of these chefs get wrong with Mexican cuisine is they use cilantro as a garnish and not as a fucking ingredient. You need the cilantro in your salsas and your guacamoles. But overall, I'll admit this wasn't that bad. It also wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. It could have been worse. I mean, it could have been Rachel Ray.